What is up, everybody? This is Todzilla from Joe's Auto War Clan. We're back on a winning streak here, 2 in a row after our loss to Elite Empire, who ended our 14 war win streak. And this was against Clan of Clashes. Completely dominated these guys as well. You can see 28 out of 30, 98.7% destruction. Let's highlight some of these attacks. And I guess we can start out with Bone Crusher against number 3, Sir Bigfoot. Let's take a peek at how he did that. Very interesting base design here. You see the Earthquake, 2 Rage, and a heal. A little bit different than normally. A lot of times we're running a jump to get in and then using poisons to either slow down the Royals or kill the CC units. Bone Crusher using the Earthquakes to get in and 2 Rages. Kind of a smart idea, I guess, considering the open concept, kind of open corridors here and a lot of buildings here in the core. Valkyries love those. You can see he's running 14 Valks, really light on the Hogs with just 8. And those Rages, when you're using the right amount of Valkyries, are going to absolutely destroy everything. So let's see how he gets it done. Minute and 37 seconds to absolutely dominate this base. You can see he sets up a couple Wizards there to get rid of all that trash in the beginning. Very nice Earthquake spell to open up the outside and the core. Now that his funnel is set up from his Wizards, there go 14 Valkyries. 1 Rage spell right there gets him into that core. And another into the core. Watch all 4 of those Teslas. Clan Castle, Town Hall, his King, 2 X-Bows, absolutely demolished. Probably took less than 5 seconds to get in there and get that core completely wiped out. And after that, it's just kind of clean up city. Still got plenty of troops alive there. Here come his 8 Hogs. They did take a giant bomb there. He doesn't have a heal left, but it doesn't really matter. He plowed through that core, and everything else is kind of focusing on the golems at this point and the rest of those Valkyries. So his Hogs do have free reign, just kind of cleaning up the rest of his buildings there. Very fast attack, just a minute and 38 seconds like you saw. There goes 1 Wizard, the other one in that corner. And let's just speed this up. It's game over after that. You can see the Lava Hound there in the Clan Castle. Very, very great to run Valkyries against those, because those Lava Hounds will just follow the Valkyries around, and game over after that, I guess. Very nice attack from Bone Crusher. Let's take a peek at my attack on number 4. And another speed run here. Less than a minute and 48 seconds. Very interesting design as well with this one. Can go all the way around. My strategy actually initially was to come in by this Archer Queen. Typically, if you're going to run a GoVaHo, your whole plan of attack is to take out that Archer Queen on your way into the core. I did not decide to do that. I wanted to save a few troop space and not use any of my wall breakers. I knew from a previous attack that there was giant bombs sitting on either side of this cannon. So I wanted to trigger those, and then I went a little bit heavier on the Valks too, because if you see this core, same deal. A couple archer towers, all 4 air defenses, 2 crossbows, and there's probably Teslas on either side of that town hall. So a lot of stuff in there. That's why I brought the Rage and 2 heals, and the jump I placed right on this air defense there. Let's see, minute 45 seconds for me to clear out. Very similar base design to what Bone Crusher 3-starred. And you can see me setting up that wide funnel with my Wizards. Very nice that they were allowing us to get free buildings there without any harassment from a defensive building or an offensive building, I guess, whatever you want to call it. You see the jump down there. There go my Valkyries. And guess what? My Valkyries did not path into the core. They're going straight towards that Archer Queen. Not a good thing. And they bust through that wall pretty quick because there's so many of them. I throw down that rage, and from there, the rage really didn't do much for my troops. I just kind of got them out of that area quicker, but didn't really matter. A lot of elks, a lot of hogs to get into that core and take out all the units in there. Last heal, and kind of a weird 3-star here, as there's still one cannon sitting way up there. I do have the 4 archers left, which are now taking out those corner pieces. Would have made for an interesting thing had my hogs not survived that go around, but they were just fine. Get in there to get that cannon. Boom, boom, boom. Plenty of hogs to take that out. And now it's just clean up city. 1:45 speed run. Not as fast as Bone Crusher, but very similar design. Had my Valk's path into that core, that rage would have demolished that core so fast. And that would have been a lot different attack. As it was still 1:45 seconds. So if you see bases like that Bone Crusher and I had, let's take a peek at the cores here. A lot of buildings in there. One rage pretty much takes up that entire core. 10 Valkyries will take out that core with a rage spell in less than probably 4 seconds. Take a look at Bones. He earthquaked right in, very excellent, on top of this cannon, busted through that intersection and that intersection. Look at that core, almost the exact same core, if not they don't have all air defenses in there, but almost the exact same core against me. Very nice. Again, use those rage spells on those Valks to get in there and crush those. Did have a 3-star number 5. That one was rather scuzzy in nature. 2 seconds left, and I got that one. Let's take a peek at Jesse's attack on Jets Blazers 06. This one's a little bit more clever of a design. A lot of compartments. Very confusing on trying to find where you want to go, but as you can tell, there's not a whole lot of spots for double bombs on here, and if you look, the only actual possibility is right here by the queen. Most likely, if it's there, you're going to be able to trigger it with your kill squad. So let's take a peek at how Jesse attacked this. You're going to kind of expect a slower one. You can see this was a 2:40 attack there. You're going to kind of expect a slower one with so many compartments like that. You can't get through everything as fast as you'd like. So he pulls that clan castle, 2 balloons and a dragon. Very popular meta actually right now to be running that in your clan castle. Jesse loves to save his poisons. So he gets his poison going on these troops. Balloons going there. They're going to die from that poison. He does use a second poison to make sure he gets the clan castle troops, but he does like to save that so he can use it on the archer queen. And look at this big wide funnel he's got going with his golems and his wizards. There they are. Very wide funnel. Here comes the archer queen. And let's see what he does here. Big jump spell, very nicely placed, gets all those units from the outside to go in, can get into the core. Did not see that as a possibility when I was scouting the base, so a very nice job scouting this base and seeing how he could save troop space without that wall breaker. And look at that, no double bomb spot there, 2 Teslas in there, kill squad, no problem with that. His hogs go in. He's using them in a surgical fashion. I believe he brought 20 to this particular attack because he wasn't sure where the bombs were. I believe this was a fresh hit, fresh 3-star hit for Jesse. Very nice attack there, and you can see all those little spots pretty much had Teslas in them. No giant bombs actually triggered except for up there in an inconspicuous spot. It's probably another one between the buildings there, but at this point, those are the only 2 buildings left, and sure enough, there's the bomb, and they get that final the final cannon, and from there, it's 40 seconds of cleanup. It was a 2:40 attack, but he did pretty much destroy this base in roughly 2 minutes, and just had a lot of cleanup attack just because of the base design. It's going to take you a little bit longer to get through that one. So very nice strategy from Jesse there to use that jump from the outside. Just as I used a jump from the outside to get into the core on my attack, so did Jesse. And then if that's the case, you don't need to bring any wall breakers. Save 4 to 6, possibly 8 troop space, depending on what your attack strategy was and what their wall designs were. So very nice strategy there. Let's highlight kind of all these. Let's take a peek at Jesse's attack on number 7. Very interesting base design here. And if you recall from the last video, I'll post a little pop-up here. If you're not on your phone, you can see it if you're on your phone. You'll just have to look at the last video we had. Highlight a few of Jesse's attacks with a bunch of this garbage on the outside. These air attacks are really effective, and let's watch how he gets it done. Kind of fast forward a little bit. He does scout and then gets his attack underway. There we go, about 2 minutes. He's sending in all of his minions there to kind of take out these outer garbage things to clear the trash a little bit. And now he starts a couple golems and wizards, creating a really large, wide funnel there. And here come the wizards. You can see his minions still no problem. The archer towers have their focus on the golems, which is nice. There's the archer queen deployed. All that side is completely demolished now. About 25 seconds into his attack. Nowhere else for anything really to go but up the gut. There's the nice jump that I was just talking about. Gets in from the outside and into the core. Takes out that archer queen. Very nice that his archer queen on the defensive end there was in that compartment for his Barb King to take out. Jump spell gets him into that core. Enraged Barb King in the middle, plowing through those annoying defenses there. And after that, they already got 2 air defenses down. There goes the 3rd, and his balloon should have pretty much free reign after that. Archer Queen is no longer there. And you can see his Archer Queen actually circling around the base, taking out a Archer Tower there. And what do we got left that can actually kill any of these balloons? 2 Archer Towers, a Tesla, and a Wizard Tower. They're not going to take enough of that out. They're distracted anyway by those Valkyries. I don't believe any of his golems are still alive, but on these big wide trash on the outside bases, these air attacks with balloons are a very popular choice of Jesse's to get those. I do think that's a very smart strategy. Get in there and kill those air defenses, and then use those balloons to pretty much take out everything else. Very smart attack there from Jesse as well. And there's the 3 stars. And now let's take a peek. He also got 3 stars on number 8. And that's kind of the box within a box design. Not a whole lot of strategy there involved in designing this particular base, but there is a lot of open areas there inside, so you got to be careful of the double bomb. Running heavy on the Velks here. 10 Velks, 16 Hogs, just the 6 Wizards. Pretty light on the Wizards there. Pulls the clan castle, throws them to the side. And then we'll kind of fast forward that because of the slow play on the CC. There's the poison. Runs 5 archers there just to keep that poison going on all those units. There's the second poison. Nice wizard attack on the dragon, and the poison will finish that off. Actually, the archer queen says, I'll finish that off for you. So there's 1 golem down, and kind of setting up the funnel there. And guess what? Another jump from the outside that gets you right into the core. So if you're running that base design that can jump right into the core from the outside, probably want to switch up your base design. I know Jesse was a little angry at his Valkyries not jumping into the middle there, but really there's just 1 air defense. Better for them to go to this conjoined unit and keep going around in a circle. I know he wasn't too happy about the pathing of his Valkyries because of that, but I understand why they did that. There's a heal in the middle. Valkyries did bust through the wall there, and he's kind of tinkering with his Hogs there coming in from the outside. Did get 1 to finally get into the core there, and plenty of them coming in from the south end. And there they go. Take out that last X-bow. Not much left there. Cannon and a mortar, and those are going to go down quick. And then we got about 40 seconds of cleanup on this particular base as well. So very smart jump spell placement there from Jesse. Use those jump spells very wisely. They can get you into many compartments that a lot of people just use them to jump over one wall. You can use them and get over probably 3 or 4 walls, sometimes 5, depending on the base design. If somebody's got a weirdo base where there's a town hall in the middle, you can throw a jump spell right on the town hall and get into everything surrounding a town hall. But yeah, very good attack there. Let's take a peek at Greg on number 9, if it's a Town Hall 9 on Town Hall 9. If not. So that's all of our Town Hall 9 attacks. Another Town Hall 9 3-star extravaganza against Clan of Clashes. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe. If you're a clan and you're looking to win more wars, you're going to want to subscribe to our videos. We do a very good job of highlighting all of our 3-star attacks. We even almost a 3-star, the number 1 there from White Geese, or number 7, very close. And 90% on the number 2. So we were very close to getting a perfect war there. Just missed it. So subscribe to this channel. We have a 95% win rate. If this is the first time you're actually viewing one of our videos, I'm going to show you our war log. 2 in a row there. I believe I may have highlighted it at the beginning of this particular video, but regardless, 1 loss, 2 losses, 3 losses, and that is it in our last 50. I believe it's 4 or 5 now. We had a 30 war win streak here at the beginning before we lost to this limited clan. So it might be 3 losses in the last 55 or so wars. That's why you're going to want to subscribe. We're a normal clan. As you can see, 161 wins, 73 losses. We used to be terrible. And guess what? Now we win 95% of our wars. So if that's what you want to do with your clan, go from terrible to winning 95% of your wars, subscribe to this channel. You can do it too. Just watch how we get it done. Follow our advice. Jump spell placement. Making sure you funnel properly, and then your Velks pretty much go up the gut, take everything out, and it's fun getting these 3 stars at Town Hall 9. It doesn't seem like a lot of people are able to do that, but if you can, you're certainly going to win a lot of those wars. Like us, 95% win rate. If your Town Hall 9s can out 3-star the other clan's Town Hall 9, if that's where you're at as far as your clan is concerned, you're going to win most of your wars. Our evidence is in our war log here, so subscribe. Thanks for watching. This is Toddzilla with another Joe's Auto War Clan production. Stay tuned for the next video. We're in the middle of a war right now, and we'll definitely upload some 3-star videos from there. Thanks for watching. Bye.